It's that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays.
Distractions. It's time to get this one started as here we go. Super Bowl 61 is underway.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Oh, he stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his 2nd NFL season, already getting his chance. We harken back to Dan Marino. Another superstar made it in his 2nd year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Here's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Caught out left side by Robinson.
On the move past the 40.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Burrow will throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. You look at this Super Bowl, the 2nd appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 2nd and 9. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
An 11-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field.
He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll look to throw again.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A handoff running left is Dobbins to about the 48-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Dobbins.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second and 5. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1. And he's got it. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions are on the board here in this Super Bowl. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Another shot now for this Lions offense.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Back to throw here.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Now Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll give it to Mixon, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. He'll look to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he gets it down to the 32. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They'll set up a throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
On target to his man, Likely.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw again.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Point after, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and 4.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one is incomplete. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to